Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome to Powerwash Simulator as we continue to work through all the things we have to clean. So it looks like we're going to be back at the recreation ground to work on the Helter Skelter. Alright, so Kevin Bernard, as you know from previous correspondence, my Helter Skelter is filthy dirty after rolling down the entire length of Willow Creek. We don't need to revisit specifics. All we need concern ourselves with is that we cannot live in a world where a helter-skelter is being economically outperformed by a carousel. Many thanks, Kevin. As we get going here, as always, if you enjoy things on the channel here, consider subscribing and liking the videos. Alright, Kevin, oh, it's Kevin Bernard. That's the guy who asked us to clean this thing up. So I'm hoping it's going to be pretty quick. We'll see. Sign, post. Again, good news is we're not hitting anything. I'm sure as we get further along, because there are certain things this high-end power washer is not great at. So there may be things we need to do to have certain things work. So, looks like it says first tier panel, second tier panel. I don't know how many tiers we have. We have a lot of tiers. That thing's tall. Wow. I don't really know what a Helter Skelter is. I know there was some sort of Charles Manson thing, I think, with that name, but I don't know if it was a music tie or just a thing they used. Oh, interesting. So I guess each panel is its own thing. Alright, well that helps. Sorry, had a little bit of a coughing fit there. So, just moving along, but yeah, I've been fine, and now suddenly, I mean, I haven't been talking much, so, but it's like a tickle in my throat. So, we'll see how things come down. Alright. Yeah, I keep having to mute and unmute. Now this, when I'm saying, I was just saying things are cleaning, but well, I guess it is. It just does not look like it is. So yeah, it just looks like a big slide. But I don't know if that's really what it is. But that's what I would call it, from what I'm seeing. Alright, good news is we're kind of getting through things now. I'm thinking the top part of the panels are now probably not accessible without being on top of the slides, so yeah, you can see those are similar. So, well, anyway, let me get under here. We'll want to get the underside as much as we can. I suppose while I'm down here, we'll take care of all this stuff. So it would seem like a slide support is gonna just, there we go, that those should clean up pretty quickly. But yeah, while I'm down here, we're gonna try, and it looks like, again, maybe the slide base, although I'm sure, yeah, that side of the slide is also, so that's gonna be interesting because, oh, no, okay. I was worried that we'd have to get the inside, and I'm like, I don't know how we are going to easily do that. That's probably going to be pretty rough. First tier panel, there we go. I'm like, that one looks like it's almost done, so. Alright. So we got that. So I'm hoping, since it's only a $900 job, that this won't be, like, ridiculously difficult. I mean, in theory, we're, 19% pretty fast here. Kev's getting his helter-skelter clean now, is he? That's hilarious. Not really. That's how these kind of businesses work. It's clean envy. You look at it, and then you're like, oh, I don't want people comparing that to me, and... Alright, so that's just slide wall, slide frame. Alright, there we go. But yeah, my guess is that it's kind of ignoring the rest. Anyway, we'll get these, we'll go. But it's not doing the inside. They haven't made it like crazy difficult. So what are these? Okay, that's just vertical frame, but that could go all the way to the top. Yes, we have a really tall, my god, it's like 5 levels. We've definitely not had a scaffold that big, so. But that's the thing, there may be like 5 levels of this helter-skelter, and therefore it may take, 5 levels to, or it may be 20% per level, and we're just getting a little more here because of the equipment we've got. Alright, we'll definitely go do the stair, the door decoration, all that. Alright, so the sign is clean. Not sure what we've got on the signpost, but we'll work on the stairwell here. Yeah, I think it's all considered part of stairs, so this is similar to the tree house that we did not so very long ago. Although, hopefully a little simpler, although, I don't know, that little way that we've got, it's just kind of concerning to me. Alright, I'm wondering if we have kind of... Alright, let me change this. There we go. Alright. So, that was good, that was good. So I think we've got the sign and the signpost. So, different pieces definitely showing up here, but the stairs look like they should be able to be done soon, so I kind of want to get the ding. Entry door. Alright, so what have we got on the stair frame here? Very interesting, because it doesn't look like there's anything kind of popping up. But yet, obviously, things are not... I'm just wondering again if we have, undersides. That would probably be the case, so I'm sure we have some over there as well. We'll turn down the sound while we head over, because we don't need to listen to that the whole time. There we go. Alright, 20 bucks. So 20 bucks is good. The mustachio door decoration. I don't know, I was going to say something about SpongeBob, but I don't think that's really a good resemblance that way. Let's see. So, entry door, door frame, so there isn't much there. It's just, I bet we have to get under here. There we go. Alright. So the door frame is cleaned, but the panels and the decorations are dirty. So the question becomes, like, is there a way to get in and get up? And I don't know that there is. So we might just need to kind of work our way around with the scaffold and kind of go from there. Let's see. What if I rotate it that way? Just get it as close as I can. Ah, there's the carousel. I'm like, where's the carousel compared to this? There's nothing else super filthy around here, so maybe we'll be in, you know, good solid shape here. Alright, so we're gonna have to probably be a little more methodical, because otherwise here we've got to put the scaffolds back. So let's see, like that second tier panel, and maybe my guess is, yeah, I see a little bit. Well, alright, but yeah, the supports are like a perfect example, because I don't want to have to get up here again. So what exactly? So maybe we can get it from the third level, because there's definitely a bit up in the air there. Now I think the rail goes the whole way, so... Alright. But then we'll get over this side, and hopefully we'll have, yeah, there we go, the frame. See if we can get the base, not fall off. Alright, let's see. See what we can get to from here. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. But I'll take it. Alright. And at some point, yeah, we'll hop over and then we'll go down the slide. And that will help. It just honestly almost seems like the simplest way to do things, but I don't know. Alright. So, yeah, I'm sure we gotta get on the other side of the door decoration. Let's see. Alright. So I'm gonna do my normal process, and we're gonna get ourselves to the top, and that should then, hopefully, put us in a pretty good spot to be able to kind of work our way down. Again, we'll have to do some outside things, but it's pretty crazy that we can pick up the scaffold from here, but that's what it appears to be telling us. Alright, because, yeah, the railing and stuff I'm sure I'm going to have to get from the outside as well. Alright, there's a good solid wall there, top ring frame. Just trying to make sure I've got a good amount of access there. And, you know, I get I have to do the outside, but we'll be able to do the outside in a lot of cases from the slide. Because, yeah, this is a little bit higher, but not much. So... But yeah, I think it's all one railing, kind of like what we had on the other rails, again on the treehouse. Yeah, I apologize, not great. I just have to like keep clearing my throat. I hope I'm not coming down with something. That would be awful. Been pretty healthy for months, which is normal for me. But once in a while I do come down with something, so... Oh, okay, so this doesn't go all the way, which is also good. But you can see there's, you know, definitely areas we're not getting to. Let's see, top panel. So I would hope that it clears up pretty cleanly. Alright, well, we got the top frame. There we go. Alright. I was worried I couldn't get to that. Looks like we have a window. I assume a window frame, but we probably have to get to the other side of it. And the underside, I'm sure. Alright, that panel appears clean. So, getting close to 40%. So that is a nice, so the top ring frame, okay, so this panel. I'm like, that panel's still not clean? But no, it was clean. Alright. Let's go underneath. There we go. So we got lots of, you know, quick dings, which are good. Just like the ding-a-ling. Aren't I funny? You know, so I assume, like, we could go up and down, but you're not really able, that I know of, to open doors. Your technique is excellent. Of course it is. I've been doing this for, I mean, at this point, I mean, this power washer itself is $5,000, so we've done over $10,000 of work in our little business here. Jet control, 8 out of 10. Okay. What else is he going to tell me about? Be Mr. Funny Man. Knowledge of apertures, which would be windows and doors. 9 out of 10. Alright, let's see. Did I get... I haven't gotten top door. I haven't gotten frame. Soap discretion. Well, I don't use a lot of soap. That's probably not good. Alright, top door. Top frame. See, my guess is, again, we're... Maybe not, though. I mean, I'm doing that, but it might not require me... Because I don't have a ladder of any kind, so it might not require me to get up there. In stance, 9.3. Aren't they funny? Alright, what am I missing here? There we go. Alright. Now the real question is, can I get... whoops. Can I get up there somehow? I doubt it. How do I get all the way? I might just need to change to my turbo nozzle. Even that's not getting there. That is interesting. I would think that would reach. Well, it's going to become interesting. Alright, so the platform has got some stuff. There we go. Alright, so that was another 20 bucks. Now what I didn't do was look at the railing coming back. Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on there, so let me tidy this up. I think we're in pretty good shape here. But then obviously it's a matter of getting all these directions. Alright, so the question is, can I get the roof? I don't know, the roof I probably need to get a different way. I just don't know that I can get there from here. Oh, the top panel's still not clean there, so there we go. Window frame. Whoop, I think there was another. I guess it was the top frame there that we just got. Alright, so now we need to see if we can get things up here. and how much we can get cleaned up. But my hope is that I can get the majority of this from the slide itself. You know, and that would be good if I can. I just don't know that I can for certain. But that's what we're trying to do. Because obviously this is a lot closer. And so in theory should be a lot easier to deal with. Than doing it from the scaffold, where I won't be able to kind of get as nearby, and I certainly couldn't get the insides of the slide or something like that. But again, this slide is going to be all the way down, as I'm sure these rails are going to be. But the trick is just, yeah, making sure I'm not leaving any... Whoop. So I missed a big portion. Oh, and I missed that part there. I can see the dirt, and I can see that dirt too. Wow. So I think because I was focused on getting up here. Alright, so that's better. Just get over there. Alright, so this frame is good. Now we'll work on these. I just don't know if I'm going to get too low on some things. But hopefully, again, it makes it possible. I mean, but I'm hoping I don't have to, like, walk on the edges. That would be kind of crazy. But I might. Of the top ring there, because obviously I don't know that I really want to be hopping up and down here. I mean, I don't think you can die in this game, but it would be kind of annoying to try to get up here again. And this is, yeah, see, this is the 5th panel. Because there's the railing finally, but... Okay, well, we got the 5th panel. And that'll help in those directions. So again, make sure we're not missing anything in the slide that's... We are. I keep going by curved areas because I'm focused up top. I don't know, maybe I finish the slide and then come back. Because otherwise it might be too much to keep track of. And it's not like it's a terrible journey or whatever, so you just do that and then wander back up. But yeah, we're not even close to halfway, which is insanity. But I think this thing wraps around 3 or 4 times is why. So I think there's a long way down. I mean, we're above the top of the carousel still. So we're going to definitely have to see how we do. Alright. So I think I'm getting everything, but I don't really know that I am, so... Yeah, it appears pretty clean and shiny and all that. All that jazz. There's my Powerwash van. Always an interesting perspective from way up high. I don't like heights in real life, so like this is not something I could be doing. And obviously nobody, even a really good power washer who liked heights, would be like jumping from the scaffold onto the thing and hoping they don't fall. So there's nothing like really realistic about that part of this, but it's kind of how you execute here. Because yes, realism is not not the hallmark of Powerwash Simulator, but the goal is just, you know, clean things up, beautify them. Alright, So, we're going down relatively quickly now, because now we are past halfway, and I think we've got, like, the underside where we were hitting the first level tier, so... Although, well, maybe that's just me doing this that's doing it, so never mind, maybe not. I was like, yeah, we're already getting stuff, but maybe we're not. So I'm thinking this will go slower as far as percentage progress, because it is a pretty limited area. So there's a slide wall, a slide rail. As long as they're all kind of a little bit past halfway, at least we're theoretically on the same trajectory and being done when we get to the bottom, which obviously is what we want to be doing and shooting for. Alright, so... Yeah, the roof is going to be the interesting part, but I'll deal with that last, for sure. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to have to, like, crouch the whole way up and get the underside of the rail, which would be a bit annoying. Okay, glad to see you're starting to get out in the world. I need someone with your skill and integrity at my private hangar. I'm going to be at the airport next. Suggestions for improvement. Oh, we got that done. Good. Alright, well that's an external slide rail, so... Alright, and the slide is good. We should have the slide walls clear. But clearly not. Fire your jets straight up into the air and let gravity do the rest. Yeah, that probably isn't actually a solid plan. Let's see. I assume we've got... There we go. Alright, well... So let's go back up. Use a succession of single bursts from point-blank range to significantly reduce water use. That I could do. In either case, time and wetness may become factors. Yeah, we're gonna... The slide rail here obviously has the outside edge, too, so... That's kind of what we're dealing with there. Alright. So let's see. Can we get some of this? I think I'm going to have to, whether I like it or not, go jump up there and walk the edge. I just don't know how I clean pieces of things, though. Just doesn't seem like a super effective way to do it. Alright. So let's take a peek here. So if I'm up there, yeah, I'm just not a fan of this, I'll tell you that. Because we really shouldn't have to do this. But I think it's the reality that we're going to need. Man, what is it? Top ring? Yeah, the ring frame has got a lot left. I don't understand that. Okay. What do we got for the panel here? Come on. There we go. Alright, so we got that part of the railing. But what are we... I don't understand what we're getting on the frame here. Alright, so we know the railing, top panel. Let me just see if we've got, like, huge areas, but, I mean... Yeah, I mean, we've done it. I don't understand. What are we... Unless there's something underneath. Maybe there's an underside as we go, like all this stuff. It's the only thing I can think of. Alright. Alright, and those are lower panels, so that's fine. So we'll get those from the bottom. But now, yeah, we're trying to just... Anything we have up here... We're just going to want to, obviously, try to get that. Alright, should hopefully have the panel soon. We did. And yeah, I'm thinking like there's stuff there that we, for the top ring, and maybe we won't be able to reach it. I don't know. Because we are going down a good amount. I mean, this is the 4th panel tier. I mean, we'll see if we can get like if we can get the 5th panel and all that. And we did get the platform support. Yeah, see, but the top ring frame, like, yeah, it has all those lights and everything. But yeah, it's not giving us, there we go. Alright, I'm like, it's not giving us the panel and letting us say it's clean, so I'm not liking that. Alright, so this gives us the 4th. So we'll see. This should be the 1st panel I get. There we go. We did get that. Get the platform underside. Hopefully the support. It's just, yeah, can we reach the whole way around? Because we've got a ways to go. So yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, somehow the 5th panel is not going. So this may not work as nicely as I had hoped, which is unfortunate. Alright. And the good news is we're getting a good amount of that. But yeah, we're probably getting real close to being too low. Yeah, we're still not at the slide. I don't understand. Wow. Not a fan. I'll tell you that. Not a fan of this helter-skelter-y thing. Alright. I mean, again, the good news is we're making some progress on some certain things. We're getting vertical frame and channel lights and all that, so that's always helpful. Alright, let's get through here. Alright, and then this one will be good, but like I said, I don't know how much I can really get. Wow, I'm surprised I'm still getting enough up there, but yeah, I mean, at this point, we're a long way away. So yeah, we probably need to get straight on with the lights to get the full top frame. Platform underside, we're really, really close. I mean, if we're being honest, like that should go at some point here. Come on. There we go. I'm like, I want that 4th panel. Third panel should be able to be taken. Alright, so we got the vertical frame, the channel lights. What am I missing on this channel light? Because there's something left here. There we go. Again, we'll get as far as we can, obviously. But we're getting down to the 2nd level at this point on the slide. I don't know that... I mean, it would be great if I could get the 1st level and the 5th level, but I don't know that I can. Aha, alright. So the platform, I don't know what just dinged, I was looking away. Alright, platform underside is clean. Top ring frame. And, okay, top ring frame, top ring frame. Alright. Oh, those are yellow, like painted yellow. Oh wow. I didn't think I'd be able to reach that, but again, nice result. So we'll take it. Yeah, I think we're gonna need some scaffold access to some of these, but we're still able to get a good dent in this for sure, just this way. I still think this will help because then we'll just be kind of touching things up at the tail end here. Alright, let's see if I go that way. Because, yeah, getting the underside of these supports would be excellent. But, yeah, I'm not sure I don't think I'm getting any real impact that high up, so. We got a little bit here. Yeah, I don't know what's with the fourth panel there. Like, it should... there we go. Alright. Which third panel? Oh, that's the vertical frame. So, maybe on this side? No, not yet. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how much we're going to be able to do without the scaffolding. Alright, well, we probably can't go too far up on the fourth frame, but I might surprise myself, so... Should be able to get this one, though, yeah. Alright, and the platforms are a little bit different. So, slide base is working nicely. Alright, 3/4 of the way. Alright, so we'll get there. Go. I'm like, we should be able to get this second tier, which we were. Now we'll try to get the third tier, but we won't likely be able to reach the fourth. I should be able to knock some of these off. There we go. Alright, and we're nearly to the ground. Do you think it would be too much to use an enormous catapult at the top to... Yes, it would be. It's scary enough up there. The slide is not that wide. Like, you anticipate more grip than exists there, sir. Kind sir. And you would have a lawsuit. I would like my Helter Skelter to be the world's fastest. That would do it, but you'd probably not have a whole lot of repeat customers. So, I mean, I know I wouldn't go on it again, and I like roller coasters and stuff, but, like, there's nothing that gives me a feeling of safety here, so if you put me on a giant rubber band, and then try to fling me off the edge, yeah, I just don't see that being something that I feel real comfortable with, so I would vote no. So... probably more feedback and more words than you wanted from me, but I'm just here spraying this thing, and so I have some time on my hands. And so yeah, I'll share appropriately. Alright, can I get second level? It's almost like I need a ladder here, but I didn't see a ladder, so I don't know if it'll let me use a ladder. But let's see, do I have a ladder? That looked like a ladder, but that's just a signpost. So no, we just have the scaffold. Alright, so let's now start working up from here, and we'll go this way. But this is exactly then why the slide rail had the situation it had. Oh, okay, awesome. So we got the second tier ring. We should get the support pretty quickly. Nice. I don't think I can go too high here before I need something. So, alright, slide base cleaned. Second tier cleaned. Alright, that support is done. Alright, what do we got? There's something I see. The vertical support. But that could go, like, really far is the problem. Alright, first tier frame ring is done. Alright, that got done there. Alright, so let's go up here. Come at it from the angle a little bit, but I'm not sure I can go much higher than where I'm at. Alright, so we got lots of stuff there. Yeah, I don't know where this vertical panel, like, I guess all I can do is, hey, can I see it here? Alright, so maybe I can get the rest of this from the ground. That would be nice. Alright, so all of those are done. Alright, slide base. Do I have anything with the rail? Alright, second tier panel, first tier panel. So yeah, it's this vertical frame that is just not good, but I think it's up top somewhere. Alright, so I think we did that, but now let's go up and see what we can do. So we still were only at 88, even though we dinged 10 things. Alright, so we were heading up here, because this was, I think, where we jumped on then. So I'm assuming, like, now, yeah, so it looks like it's getting me some of that. Alright, let me see how much closer I can get. Alright, vertical frame, 5th panel. Alright, and as I figured, the railings, the top post, yeah, so this is working out well from this regard. Let's see if we head over here. So this again is where, yes, I'm not doing a great job with conserving the water. That's okay. Alright, that'll be a different side. But the question is, do I have the platform support? Alright. And the 5th panel, that panel's okay, that panel's okay. So I think we're alright. Let's go up. Is this the top? No, I think we can go up one more. Because the other thing I'm going to have to figure out is, you know, can I get to the roof at some point? Like I can't reach that there. Can I spray from here and get a good view there? Not bad. Let's see. 5th. Oh, that's the far one there. So we'll probably catch some of that later. Alright, and now we'll take a look, because I think maybe we can get close enough in some places. Yeah, we're not really able to reach. And this just, let's see, where am I at? Because, yeah, I'm away because of the stairs, so I'm wondering if there's like another place I can get a little closer. Alright. The wonderful world of video game cleaning. Alright. So that should be enough over. Okay, so I think we're okay down here. Just, I saw. Well, that's vertical frame, so that's probably up top somewhere. So I think we'll go up one more level here. And then, yes, we'll attack it from here. And hopefully that'll get me, you know, the ring eventually. But again, we've got a ways to go with the fourth frame ring. There's that 5th panel that I wasn't sure I would get. Alright, and now we've got the underside, the base, railing post. That slide base seems okay. Slide support, we probably need to be on the other side. Alright, and what about over here? Anything that way? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So, let's pop up over here. We might, you know what, I'm just going to go up one more, because I don't think there's anything really at this level that I'm going to get, but this was where I couldn't get to easily because we just didn't have an angle in any way. You know, hopefully we'll be good here. Yeah, this, so let me just try this. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it'll reach there, but that'll be it. So we'll get a little bit of the roof line, but yeah, I can't quite get there, so I'm sure I need to jump on there at some point. Alright. Whoops. Let me get that. And again, we need to fit our way in there, but I just want to make sure I don't have any real obvious glowing parts. And again, the top frame ring is the top frame ring. I'm probably going to stop on the thing here. Let's see. Looks like we might have a little bit of rail, so. Alright. Alright, let's turn. We'll head over here. Will that work? I hope so. I don't know that that really moved that much, but I might not need to move that much. Although I do seem to be like wasting a lot of time. Alright, so we've got the 3rd panel, the 4th panel. I might have a better position on this from somewhere else. It's really hard to say. Alright, let me go up one probably. Yeah, let's go up one level. I think I'm stretching it way too far here. This will be Much better. Alright, the rail, the base. Again, we'll get a good look. Oh boy. So that one I missed. Darn it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I think I'm too far. Oh, no, I got it. Alright. So can I get that one? I don't know how I missed that one entirely. That was not good. So alright, and if I go over this way, yeah, that's too far. So we'll just see if we go up here, if I can get an angle on part of the roof. Yeah, this is, I'm pretty far away here, so this is not great by any stretch. So let's head on down. Alright, so the question is, what if I go, say, there, try to get these other couple things that are back here taken care of. Probably one more level here. Oops. But yeah, that was the issue, is all these supports and stuff. Alright, so what am I missing on the 5th tier panel? So I don't like that part of it for sure. Top ring frame, I'm thinking that will be... What am I missing? Because it also appears that one, but that one may require... I thought we already had that view. That's the thing. It's like... challenging for sure. Alright, so if I pick this up and do this, but like rotate it, say that way, that's really close. So to me, this should be like, maybe I can get to the roof from here. So I'm gonna have to take a peek. Thinking if I head all the way up, that will get me, yeah, at a better angle here. Alright, again, trying to get all of this that we can. Alright, channel lights are clear, but the 4th panel, for some reason, is not. So that is a bit concerning. Because, obviously, I will need to get that done somehow. Just don't know if I can catch that another way. Get all of these taken care of if we can. Alright, and can't quite get that. And for some reason, doesn't look like we can get the other direction either. Alright. But the real question is, can I head on up and get to the roof? Because because I think, again, this is the closest we're going to be. So here's where we get to be a stuntman. Alright. So, totally unrealistic part of Powerwash Simulator, but hey, that was fun, was it not? Alright. So now we can finally get the pole done. And obviously the roof, and then we'll figure out what we do after that. But should be able to come over here and get everything cleaned up. I guess let me change it to vertical, that would make it easier. Silly me. And the question is, it's like there's a little bit that is just really hard to get at. Come on. What are we missing? Well, there's clearly some part. Definitely a bit more of a challenge than I would have thought. Maybe there's an underside. I really don't want to drop off, and then, I mean, I suppose if I know I've got everything cleared. Alright, what is missing here now? Because if I can't get to the top, like, that won't really help. Alright. I really would prefer not to have jumped up and down on the roof, but that's what we had. Alright, let me just quickly look around to a... Oh, there's a little bit there. Alright. So we got that. Look at that. Wow. We can make it all the way back. I was gonna say, we've got some of that. Top panel. Alright, can I get some areas? Oh boy, there's still stuff over there not cleaned up. Alright, let's see if we go down. If I can get a better angle on anything. I'm guessing I cannot, but... Alright, so we'll head on down. Woohoo! It's so freeing. Alright, let's see. We'll go there. I'm gonna go up one more, I think. Because, yeah, I'm assuming most of the vertical frame and all that is the higher area that we have here. I could be wrong, but... And again, if we can get some areas cleaned up that we couldn't get to otherwise. Alright, we're definitely binging away here. Alright, the third ring frame obviously is, you know, still got some areas to go, but we'll get what we can done from this side again. Not sure if I got that panel. I think we did. Alright. Obviously, again, some of this will be up top. Nice thing is, we're getting think, close on the rail. Alright, so we got that. Let's move up another 2%. We went from 95 to just making sure there's nothing I'm seeing that requires me to be here, but we went from 95 to 97, which is excellent. Yeah, I've got a little bit I can't quite get to. Aha! Top frame! Top frame was cleaned. Awesome. We've still got some top panel. There we go. Alright, everything looks good there. We should be able to hopefully get over here, get a lot of this taken care of. Oh, the top ring frame is done. Alright. Alright, and then just a little bit more. Can we get it from here? Probably can't. So, no, we did actually. Alright, I don't know. Yeah, that railing post can't, it's not going to give it to me. There's a panel over there somewhere. But not sure. Alright, so I think we're good there. And we will, again, take this here. That should let us get everywhere we need there. So again, we'll go up one more level. Alright, so we got that. Again, the base, the panels should come up. Got the vertical frame, we got the third ring, got the door decorations, so we are getting down to the last bits. Alright, the rail is done. That is awesome. Support frame. Let's get down here where we can see a little bit cleaner. Alright. I think. We might not be able to get everything. So, doesn't look like I can quite get the slide base there. We got those. What else is... Alright, the third panel is done. I assume we've got... Yeah, we have that up there. So that should then finish the railing, and then we'll start using our checklist to just make sure we can see the final bits. Alright, and I think we've got everything. Oh no, all the supports aren't done yet. We've still got... Is there the fifth ring? Or do we have it all? I think we have it all. So let's see. So we have channel lights, slide bases, slide frames. Oh, interesting. Alright, where are slide frames? Okay, so we have that one down there. Alright, so let's go down. I don't know that I'll be able to get it from this side. Perhaps, perhaps not. Yeah, probably not, but we might be able to get that from the ground. Alright, so before I move anything, I can't jump once I'm falling. Silly me. Alright, so can I get at it from here? Alright, that might have been the final base. Alright, let me go up the stairs. Guess I can turn it off for a second. Alright. Why is it it was like showing up like... Alright, slide frames. So, where else? Let's go see what we see. Are there some up top? Okay. That's one. Hopefully the other one's down here too. No, it's way up there. Let's see if I can get at it from here. Alright, we can. Alright, so that gets that. Second tier panels. These are, yes. Okay. So I'm assuming it's going to be up somewhere here. Of course, these are now third tier. So let's see, third tier panels, those are all clean. So the good news is it's just panels that we need. But let's see where, because the second tier panels I should be able to get from the ground, I would think. Ah, okay. Interesting. Alright, so that's that. And then we have fourth tier panels. That one probably I need. That might be the one I need from the from here, that I had seen that there was some of that behind. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we got channel lights, but we didn't get the panel. There we go. Alright. Oh, there's still... Wow, there's still 2 fourth tier panels left. Okay. I'm assuming the other ones, yeah, gotta be... Can I see down there? Not really. Alright, well that's a 5th tier panel. Channel lights. I don't know that I can see any other way. Because I assume, well, that is the 4th tier panel. There we go. Okay. And then 3 5th tier panels. In theory, is all we've got left. So, I guess, yeah, because we had 2 channel lights, but we must have hit them all. So, yeah, obviously let these blink. Alright, so those are 5th tier. Where are they? Alright, one is here. They're actually all here. How do we get these is the real question. Well, we're gonna have to move the scaffolding. So we're gonna want to be over here. somewhere, right? Can I see it? There it is. Are they both there? Can't quite tell. Let's see. That's probably as close as I can get. Alright. Can I see it? Yeah, so they're both here. Man, I cannot get under there. I don't understand. So, what is the way to do this? I mean, I can get a bit closer, but see here, I'm too low, I think. Because, yeah, I don't see anything here. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, well, I can come back to the scaffold if I need to, but I don't think... I mean, I guess let me see if I can see them from here and get to them from some angle this way. Yeah, because they're up there, but wow. We'll go with the question is, alright, we got the one. Alright, cool. I'm like, do I have the long range arm? But I guess I don't need it. Alright, nice looking. Alright, an accomplished display of pressure washing. Well done. My Helter Skelter is undisputably the tallest and arguably cleanest ride at the carnival, so therefore it is the best. A team of inspectors has thus far failed to detect any residual deposits. Congratulations, 7.5 out of 10. Man, really? That's it? You're terrible. I got a star rating of 5. Oh, a private jet. See, I thought we'd have to clean the whole hangar. The way, and we may still need to at some point, although the hangar looks pretty sparkly. I'm pretty sure they're just like, why'd you put this ugly jet inside? But either way, we've got that done. I assume, again, just a little bit. Well, we're moving up. We're getting close. Maybe 2 or 3 more jobs will be at 75%. So, I don't think there's too many in the bonus jobs. We're probably talking maybe 10 items or something. So I think those are going to go pretty quickly. But yes, I'd like to kind of stick through the career mode and then hop over there. So hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, again, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. It greatly helps the channel. And I will see you next time.